Hi, I'm Unconscious, and today I'm going to show you how to make scary monster images on Photoshop. Start off by opening up a slightly menacing picture you've got or have found which you want to look more evil. This picture I've got is ideal because of his blank eyes, which seem to make him a bit less human. Sorry Dom Vito, but it's true. Now you want to search around Google for rust textures. I found this one which would be ideal to use as it's rust. What we're going to do is we're going to paste it in over him. Notice it has created a new layer. That's what we want it to do. Now we're going to resize this using the free transform tool so it fits over his face. The better the fit, the better the final product would turn out like. So that's about right. Now change the layer type to multiply. See, this is what it looks like so far. Not bad, I think. Now get out rubber and just quickly rub over any areas where you do not want the texture to appear. So we don't want it there, we don't want it on his clothes, we don't want it there. Let's go ahead and even out these edges a bit because we don't want sharp edges. So keep going. There we go. Oh, not quite there. Now fiddle about until you think it fits his face well enough, or to get a certain effect. Notice that it now looks like peeled skin over his nose. That's the kind of effect we're after. Now I'm just going to go over his hairline again to make sure there's no hair in the way. Now duplicate that layer and move it down to the chest area, and you might need to rotate it a bit, but what we're trying to do is fill in every spot on his body with this rust texture. So let's put it there and we'll just rub over. Oops. Don't want it there. Now you just want to tidy it up again till it's nice and neat. There we go. Now get a small selection of that image and copy and paste it. Now it will be on another new layer, and possibly the layer style would have changed again. So we'll change that back once we've slotted it in. There we go. Back to multiply. Now get out the rubber and just go over every area where there shouldn't be any texture. There we go. Now merge everything except the source layer down into one and put it back onto multiply. Now I'm just going to go one final clear over his head. Better yet, select the areas you no longer want. Don't select all of it, but select, say, maybe a third of it, and go right click on the area, feather, and then set it to 5 pixels and press OK, then delete. It will feather away gently at the sides of the image that you don't want. So I've got rid of too much that time, if you saw. Now I'm just going to select here and do feather again. Now just clean up his hair. Now you might want to change the hue a bit, maybe to suit the skin colour a bit more. Maybe if you're going to have a black and white photo, to set it to black and white. CS3 has got a great black and white utility which will do all that for you. But right now let's find a suitable colour that matches to an extent his skin tone. I'd say let's make it a bit darker, maybe a bit lighter actually. Now merge those layers into one by using merge visible. Now that should merge everything into one. Ignore this little glitch here. I'm only doing this quickly, but you'll get the idea as I'm going along. Now play with the brightness and contrast until you get an effect that you're happy with. Now if there's any areas that are still too light, pull out the burn tool, which is this thing here. Just click about on the areas you want to be darkened. It will give everything a bit of a bruised feel. Since you've got this tool out, feel free to click about beneath the eyes, add in shadows where you want things to look a bit more dark. So I want some there. And maybe use the dodge tool if you want things to be lighter, which I don't. The hair should be a bit darker still, so darken the hair. Notice the effect it gives out. It really gives out a contrast in the image, which is exactly what you want. Also gives it a kind of dirty feel, which is also what you want. So any areas that are too light, darken them out. Now go to filter, render, lighting effects. Have either spotlight or omni, it doesn't matter too much which, as long as you have got the right idea. You just want to have now you can have whatever you want to that image, because the actual editing is done. Here's the final product. Let's see if I can go back and have a look at the start. No, I can't. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Be sure to check out my other ones on my YouTube profile. Thank you and goodbye.